Hi everyone, congratulations to all the students who have cleared phase 2 of RBI examination and now they proceed to the final stage, that is interview. In this session, I want to in detail talk about the launch of interview guidance program. Unlike previous years where I used to try and provide interview guidance to all the aspirants possible, I am now coming out with a more limited yet more powerful and empowering interview guidance program. This interview guidance program is created in 4 different layers. The objective of this program is simple: to actually see a change in you as an aspirant once you finally go in for the interview in front of RBI panel. In the past, I have successfully provided a lot of guidance to interview students, but there used to be limitations because of the factor of time. In order to remove that, I have created this new program, which, as I said, is based on 4 different layers. Let me briefly talk about those layers and then I'll talk about the program other details. The first layer is biodata form. The interview panel has no idea about you other than what they see in front of themselves in the form of a biodata form. They don't know anything about you. We have our own perceptions about our own life, about our challenges, but they don't know anything about all of that. Therefore, the biodata forms becomes a very important document. But unfortunately, this document is often ignored or underrated because we are so focused on sitting in front of the panel and answering their questions that we forget about this form altogether. In the first layer, I will sit with all the selected students one by one, and we will try and refine your biodata form so that it looks more mature, so that it looks more targeted, so that it leaves the right impression in front of the RBI panel, and therefore your chances of success also increases. The first session is going to be a discussion on biodata form of all the selected students. The second layer of this program is where I will be providing around 20 odd videos, and in these videos I target to answer the basic questions that often hover in our minds and affect our preparation. We are not able to move ahead in our preparation because we are stuck in these kind of basic questions. How to communicate, how not to talk, how to sit, how to enter, how to dress, what to wear, what not to wear, how to say, I'm sorry, I don't know the answer to that question, how to look at the panel and answer questions, all these basic things that we often miss upon that have a potential of leaving a good first impression. I will be talking about that through those videos. Once you're done with that, the third layer of the interview program is where I will carry out activity-based discussion sessions. These are going to be case study based. The idea of these sessions is going to be to increase your confidence level and harden your opinions so that when you go in for the interview, you know what are you talking about. You don't end up blabbering in front of the interview panel and then regret later that because of anxiety you were not able to discuss and you ended up looking like a fool. Therefore, in this third layer, I will give you a lot of case studies, and through those cases, we will try and discuss, through those discussions of case studies, we'll try and generate a more rational opinion. I will teach you how to process information, how to process a question, and then create a rational, honest answer that you actually believe in. This is going to be the third layer, and this is going to be live between me and all the aspirants out there. Me, Manish sir, and my entire team will be involved in this layer as well. And the final layer is where I and my team will be taking your mock interviews. And these mock interviews are going to be a little different because in the past, because of paucity of time, we used to take interviews in about 30 minutes. तो उसमें से about 15 minutes we would spend on taking the interview and about 10 to 15 minutes on providing you feedback. But now I want to change that because I used to feel that I am not able to provide you good feedback or a detailed feedback, and you also did not learn enough from the mock interview. Therefore, in the new avatar of mock interviews, every interview is going to be about an hour, wherein the first 20 to 30 minutes are going to be focused on taking your interview, understanding you as a person, finding out your strengths and weaknesses, and then the next 30 minutes talking about your challenges, talking about your fears, discussing with you where are you lacking, telling you what your strengths are so that you can use them in the mock interview, talking about the biodata form even further so that you can cover it more comprehensively. It will empower you to be able to bring out the best of your personality in front of the RBI panel. These are 4 layers in which this interview program has been launched. The details of the program are provided in the description. You can look at the details by clicking on that link. It's a very minimally priced program with the objective of me focusing upon a certain number of students and trying to make sure that if their scores in phase 2 are good enough, then they don't end up scoring very less in the interview, and the interview doesn't stop them from their selection. So that is the objective of this program. I'm sure that you are going to love it. For all the students who are a part of my paid program already, who are already enrolled in my phase 1 or phase 2 programs, this interview program is going to be completely free. For the other students, it's going to be minimally priced, and I will have a small group of students. Therefore, it's not going to stay open forever. I will take a certain number of students and then we will close the program. I'll see you very soon in the interview guidance sessions. All the best.